Well, good evening. And welcome back if you joined us last night. Hi, Chris Chandler here along with Skip Copeland, live from Broken Bow's campus, and we're looking forward to night 2 of the Savage Classic, which should feature a really hard-fought game and a very well-matched game between the Broken Bow Lady Savage and the Queen Lady Lions, both of them coming off big wins last night. The Lady Savages are 2-0, undefeated, and had a very competitive game at first, but ran away with it after a burst of scoring by sophomore sensation Jalen Cawthorn and defeated Centerport fairly easily. And the Queen Lady Leopards, they beat Broken Bow in this Savage Classic last year, and then Lady Savages went and defeated them at their home court in DeQueen. But they have 2 additions, as they have a pair of transfers in, and they really played well last night. Lady Leopards handing the Lady Jacks of Wright City a stunning defeat, 71-36. So winning going away, and so they are going to be a formidable opponent for the Lady Savages. Again, the Lady Savages is going to be a formidable opponent for the Lady Leopards, though, as they feature Jalen Cawthorn and Tyson Woolsey. Rayleigh Gaston, I mentioned last night, mentioned it again. Rayleigh Gaston has already signed with the Northeastern State University Riverhawks and will continue her basketball career in college. There you see the coaching staff of the Broken Bow Lady Savages. Again, it'd be interesting to see how this matches up. I don't know how you defend Cawthorn and keep that perimeter shooting from the Lady Savages clamp down and defend against Tyson Woolsey in the paint. But the Lady Leopards are going to have to try to figure out a way to do that. Lady Savages, again, are going to have to shut down Emma Chambers, who the star, ran away last year. I think she had 28, 32 points, something like that, against Broken Bow. And she's a big player, can't penetrate, can't shoot from the outside, sort of an all-around player, but also, with the twin bookends. They're looking for the Lyle sisters, and so you'll see them. They're very similar looking. One's in number 3, one's in number 5 for the Lady Leopards, and the bright red hair and very, very good basketball players. Again, I want to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate the partners allowing you to watch these games from the convenience of your phone or the comfort of your home anytime on the Broken Bow Savages YouTube channel. And so we're going to take a quick break, have a word from them, and then be back with the tip-off of night 2 of the Savage Classic featuring Broken Bow against DeQueen. See you in 2 minutes.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
When I share my story, it's about more than building an inspirational space for artists. I represent the creative spirit of the nation, the Choctaw Nation. I am our history.
I am our culture.
I am our vision.
I am all of us.
Because our stories make us more.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, I had a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Jennifer Broadus, State Farm Insurance. Visit our new location at 1605 South Park Drive, 580-584-9184.
Welcome back, and thanks again to those media partners. Really appreciate them. That's the McCurtain County National Bank, the Broken Tiki, Choctaw Nation Together We're More program, Downtown Broken, and Jennifer Broadus State Farm Insurance. Thanks also to our sponsors, who you'll see rotating in the upper left-hand corner, along with those businesses, the First Baptist Church of Broken and Kiamichi Family Medical Center, sponsors for basketball season. Student Allison Sundberg. Gonna have a pause briefly for our national anthem sung by All-State Choir member Allison Sundberg. A beautiful rendition. Allison, also a member of that award-winning Savage Pride Marching Band, part of the percussion section, and so certainly a plethora of talent here at Rokobo Schools. Here comes the starting lineup. There's the Lyle sisters, as we mentioned, excellent basketball player. Morphew, a outside shooter, and then the Emma Chambers, number 23, and she is the main person to guard for the Lady Savages, as she is a tremendous basketball player and able to shoot from outside, inside, and drive the lane. Lady Savages, no slouches themselves, and talk about the tremendous defense they played last night against Centerpoint. Centerpoint averaging over 50 points a game. Lady Savages held them to 28, their lowest total of the season. There's Jaxie Glasson, and she is, again, the toughness of Jaxie Glasson is goes to the floor, dives after the ball. Excellent defensive player. As Israeli Gaston, aforementioned, already signed to play college basketball. Tyson Woolsey dominating inside. Double-double last night for Woolsey. There's Haley Brantley, another senior leader, and then there's the star of the team, I say, and a team of stars, Jalen Cawthron. Just a tremendous effort last night. Put 11 points on the board in the first period. And just cannot, teams are going to have to look for a way to stop her. And there's just not much you can do. If you try to double team or triple team her, then you're leaving the perimeter shooting on the outside there open with Gaston and Brantley, and then you can't ignore Tyson Woolsey. She's able to dominate quick. She's so quick for somebody that is 6'1", and really has developed from last year playing, I think, the part of playing summer travel ball during the summer, along with Jalen Cawthron. They were teammates on that Trey Young team. And so here's the tip, and that is snatched quickly by one of the Lyles, and then to Chambers out in the corner. Brought around by Lyle, working against Gaston. They send Chambers across, now working on the other side. Gaston playing her tight on the perimeter, and now tries to get it inside, kicks it back out. Emma Chambers from outside. There's a shot's a little off the mark, falls, hits the floor, and is picked up inside by Gaston. And now she's double teamed in the backcourt. Ball goes out of bounds off a Lady Leopard and will be inbounded by Broken Bow. Again, these are two very good basketball teams and very good defensive teams as well, and that's going to make opportunities maybe a little rare. Oh, nice pass, and it's Glasson going to the bucket inside. Gets her own rebound. Good effort and nice hustle. And back out. And here's a shot from way outside by Cawthron. That falls, it rattles around and then bounces back out. Lady Leopard basketball still scoreless here in the first period as it's to Lyle. One of the Lyles. And Shaylin Lyle working against Brantley. Good job getting back. And here's, wow, that is way outside and way too long as it hits the bracket, bounces high, and it is rebounded by Woolsey. And there's a double team. Oh, that was a trap, and the twin bookends crashed down on Brantley, and Brantley almost stole it back. Now it's Lyle driving, and it looks like that might be a foul against Rayleigh Gaston, her first. First by either team. Not a shooting foul. They will inbound. Still 0-0, and that's kind of, we talked about how tenacious both these teams are on defense. There's a little bit of a bobble inside, and they get it out to Chambers. Chambers is shooting from in front of her bench, man. Rebound. Gaston, and then the ball's and they are double teaming. Wow, Cawthron with a behind the back dribble, gets it out to the corner. Brantley to Gaston. Gaston drives the lane, back to Brantley. Brantley gets, she might have stepped out on the side or fouled. No, she was fouled, I believe, by Chambers, and that's going to be the first team foul for the Lady Leopards, and then Lady Savages will inbound. See, it's a very high-quality basketball as neither one of these teams want to give an inch. Look like they were trying to get it into Woolsey, but it was either deflected or off target. Now thrown out the corner. Lyle, oh, it's a first bucket of the game. That's going to be a tray. Lead goes to the Lady Leopards, and now here comes a drive off the glass and in. Jalen Cawthron coast to coast. And that's a danger, one of the marks of this Savage basketball team. That was partially blocked by Woolsey and rebounded by Jackson Glasson. She's being pursued in the backcourt. Full court press on. Oh, good job. Pass went off the knee. That was a good pass to an open Brantley from Gaston, but bounces off a knee and into the hands of the Lady Leopards. 3-2. Lady Leopards have the advantage in the basketball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Savages right now. Turnaround jumper in the paint, goes off the side of the glass, way off the mark. Rebound, Broken Bow. Here comes Brantley. Driving, Brantley to Cawthron. Cawthron with a fake and in between two. Trying to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Went high off the glass and into the hands of the Lady Leopards. Rebound by Ligon. There's another Chambers shot, and that one's rebounded by Woolsey. Woolsey's second rebound of this game. Passed out. Here's a shot from outside. Fight for the rebound. And comes down with Landry Ligon. Again, 1 point game, 4:20 left. Neither team getting a very good look. Here's a drive. Now here's an open look for Chambers. Chambers is deadly from that range and misses that one, however. And there's a travel. That's going to be a turnover. Yes, I believe that was, I think, Jesse Lyle, one of the Lyles. Anyway, but was quickly triple teamed by Broken Bow, forcing the turnover. Here comes Cawthron out to Glasson. Glasson looking. Drives to the center, kicks it out to the side. Three-pointer on the way and rolls over. Fight for the rebound, and that may be it is a tie ball. Possession arrow in favor of Broken Bow. Woolsey and Lyle both had a hold of it, and so that'll give the Savages the ball with an inbound under the basket. Here's a quick give and go, perfectly executed to Woolsey, back to Cawthron, and in. Cawthron gives the Lady Savages their first lead of the game, 4-3. All 4 points scored by her. 2-point field goes. Here's a drive inside, kicks it back out to Chambers. Chambers working against Gaston, then into Lyles. Momentarily loses control and then gets it back. Pump fake, and oh wow, great move by now. You can see the reaction by Coach Toby Beat. It looked like Cawthron had the steal there, and gets called for a foul on the body. And that was apparently in the act of shooting, so that's going to put Shaylin Lyles at the charity stripe. The opportunity to get the Lady Leopards' first one, ties it up. All 4 points are hers. So 4-4. And each team has one, and now Shaylin Lyle makes her 5th point of the game. She has all of the Lady Leopard points. And wow, that was a steal. That was a cut off on the pass. Freya Turner, wow, that's a long three. Not long enough, though. Bounces the top. Wow, Jackson Glassick goes up, gets that rebound, and draws the foul. Man, she is a tenacious defender. And so, well, I thought she had they didn't call a foul. Long pass by Gaston. And now a double team tie up. That's going to be tie ball. That's going to be the Lady Leopards ball. 3:15 left, and just like the contrast between both the games last night that these respective girls teams played, each of them into double figures well past this mark, and now it's a struggle to get points on the board as neither one of them are giving the other team very many shots. There's an offensive board by the Lady Leopards. They kick it out to Lindsay, and there's a shot from, I believe that was Ligon, but it's no good. That's going to wind up in Brokobo's hands for an inbound. Still in the press as Brantley brings up the basketball. 5-4, 1 point lead for the Queen. Pass down in the corner, touch pass, and this may be a foul. Good job cutting it off as Jackson Glasser prevented what would have been a fast break by the Lady Leopards. There comes Lyle working against Glasson, driving inside, kicks it back out to Ligon, then back to the other Lyle, and that's going to be a pushing foul, I believe, on Brantley. That's going to be the 3rd team foul for Broken Bow. First one on Brantley, and result in an inbound by the Lady Leopards. Lyle, that is Jessie Lyle, goes out. Chambers comes in, and she will inbound for the Lady Leopards. Lyle working at the top of the key, drops back and shoots it off the front of the rim. Woolsey pulls down her 3rd rebound by my count, 3rd or 4th. There's a pass. That's out to Smith. Smith drives in and just thought about going up. The Queen crowd yelling for a travel, but she had both feet planted firmly on the ground, managed to put on the brakes and stop herself. But pass goes out of bounds off a Broken Bow player, and so will be inbounded by the Queen. 2:09 left, still a 1 point game. Then back and forth as Katie Rogers now in. Katie Rogers now in for Broken Bow. Top of the key, give and go, shot on the way, bounces, and that's rebounded by by Cawthron. Cawthron may go coast to coast on this one, looking to. Gets out. That's Rogers from the 3-point range, bounces in. Now, whoa, great rebound by Cawthron inside, and then loses control. Hustles, gets her own bubble. Now the ball's going this way. Genesis Smith gets to it. Good hustle by Broken Bow to retain possession. Now it's a drive off to the inside. Cawthron off the glass and does not get the bucket, but does draw the foul, and that's going to send Jalen Cawthron to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. Fast-paced action. Great defense on both sides, and this is the kind of game we expected. Jalen Cawthron at the free throw for the first time, and she does tie it up. Again, all 5 points for Broken Bow are from the hands of Jalen Cawthron. All 5 for DeQueen are from the hands of Shaylin Lyle. Cawthron with an opportunity to regain the lead with this free throw. And she does. 6-5. 4th lead change of this game. 1:28 left, first period. Chambers working against Smith. Chambers out to Lyle. Lyle driving in the paint with a leaner, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think that was Avery Skelton on the defensive work. Got over there, got a hand up, and made her alter her routes. Press is still on Chambers working against Smith. Now they get it over to Rogers. Rogers across court, back to Smith. Smith driving. Smith picks up her dribble, gets it to Rogers. Katie Rogers throws it out to Rayleigh Gaston on the corner. Gaston driving in the lane. Gaston goes up and draws the foul, and that'll send Rayleigh Gaston to the free throw line. Nice penetration. And instead of going down the baseline, which was cut off, Rayleigh altered her path, came in a little bit of a circuitous, kind of an arc, and then went back into the paint. Good job getting the defenders off their feet and creating that foul. Sinks the first free throw. Rayleigh Gaston becomes the first player not named Jalen Cawthorn to put points on the board for Broken Bow. Opens up the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Savages at 7-5. Opportunity to extend that here. That one's out and rebounded by Chambers. Under a minute left. Lady Savages with a 7-5 lead. Here's Lyle. Lyle picked up the ball, and I believe she traveled or was fouled. I heard the whistle, and looks like that's going to be a blocking foul on. That's going to be on Smith, her first. Fourth team foul for Broken Bow. Although, again, in that first, there's a miss from the free throw line. So still 7-5 Broken Bow. Mentioned it, and I'll mention it again. They reset these. That second one is good, so it cuts it back to a 1-point game. They reset these team fouls at the beginning of every period instead of every half. Well, that went through the hands of Cawthorn. She had to leave her feet to get to it. Might have been a little high, but an opportunity. And there's a drive and bucket.
Jessie Lyle.
It was Jessie Lyle that time. Once again, the Lady Leopards have retaken the lead. It's going to be Smith travels, tries to get past the press right at midcourt at the Savage arrow. You can't do it, and so fifth lead change of the game. Lady Leopards now lead by one with 27 seconds left. And I thought they were going to hold the ball to the end. There's a shot, though. A three-pointer rebounded by Skelton. Quickly to Rogers and then out to Cawthorn. Cawthorn's looking to drive it. Cawthorn spins. Cawthorn, the leaner, gets it out to the perimeter. Shot on the way. High bouncy rebound. And then Smith keeps it in play to Rogers. To Cawthorn. 4 seconds left. 3. Cawthorn for a long two-pointer. Cawthorn with the bucket and the foul. Great hustle to retain that possession and pass it to Cawthorn. And a dead-on shot by Cawthorn through the foul. Free throw no good. 1-point game, and that's going to do it. Well, after one period of play, it is the Lady Savages by one. They lead 9-8. Man, hold on to your hats, folks. This is going to be a hot one. Hotly contested game between two excellent basketball teams. We'll have a word from our sponsors and be right back with Broken Bow with Lady Savage basketball on the Broken Bow Network. See you in 30.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Well, welcome back. Man, that was an exciting first period. Yes. Lead changed hands 6 times. I guess, 7 times if you count. It was tied 0-0, so 7 lead changes. And neither team in double figures. Fighting for every point. Lady Savages lead 9-8. And all 9 of those points for the Lady Savages. 8 of them scored by Jalen Cawthorn, and then Rayleigh Gaston did make a free throw. So there's going to be that's a double dribble called on Gaston because she was kind of trapped in the corner over there by Chambers. Or actually, maybe that might have been Lindsay that had her trapped in the corner. But here's Chambers trying to make a move on Smith, and then passes it off. They get it back out to Chambers. Chambers rotating swing pass. to Lyle. Lyle driving, kicks it back. Here's an open three-point look, and that one's off the front. Hustle to the rebound and saved into, well, not quite saved. Kind of academic either way as Lyle threw it in, but right into the hands of the awaiting Katie Rogers, and so would have been Lady Savage basketball anyway. Good defensive stand by Broken Bow. Now here comes Cawthorn with a behind-the-back pass, throws it down the corner. It's a drive, and now a toss to Smith, gets it out to Rogers. Rogers from the three. Oh, nice kind bounce. A high bounce comes down right through the net. Katie Rogers with the tray. Largest lead of the game by either team. That's 4 points. Here's a drive inside by Lyle, and that was partially blocked by Woolsey. And here comes Cawthorn driving to the basket, and she gets fouled. And that is, you're going to hear that a lot this season. Cawthorn has such a great acceleration from one end of the court to the other, and just sprints past the defenders, forcing them to either foul her or give her an easy lay-in. First foul of this period. I thought that might have been in the act of shooting, but maybe not. Anyway, foul is on Lindsay, her first team foul of the period. Here's Smith, pops up, but took an extra step before she did, so travel called on Broken Bow. Again, Lady Savages lead 12-8 off that tray by Katie Rogers. And the Lady Leopards bringing the ball up. Lyle working against Brantley. Decides to bring it back. Let the offense set up a little better. They send, and it looks like they're sending Chambers across, and now they have Chambers out there guarded by Cawthorn. Kicked it back out to Lindsay. Lindsay back to Lyle. Lyle driving, takes 2 steps, lays it off the basket. Another rebound by Woolsey inside. Cleaning the boards. That's her 5th. And then down to the corner, it's going to be Rogers. Same shot, same result. Rogers, 2 straight trips down, 2 straight buckets. Katie Rogers extends the Lady Savage lead to 7 with 6:11 left in the half. Here's Chambers, back to Lyle. Lyle shooting from way downtown. That one does not find purchase. Rebound inside, and a good reaction by both Woolsey and, nice move, though, on Brantley as Lyle gets another 2-point bucket. Press still on as Chambers working against Brantley. Brantley gets it across, a nice pass down to Gaston. Gaston drives down the baseline and gets it cut off prior to getting to the paint. Brantley working around to Rogers. Rogers yet to dribble. Now Rogers dribbles inside. It's stolen. It's going to be looked like a break. Good job of Woolsey getting down in defensive position. That was really Gaston hustling down there, and that results in an arc shot. Gaston elevated, got her hand up, altered the shot, and then Rogers gets the rebound down to Brantley. Brantley drives into the paint, and now she travels. Looked like that was Lindsay getting in position down there as Brantley momentarily had a crease, and it was closed off by the Lady Leopards, and so good hustle. Lady Savages up by 5. As Lady Leopards get it to Chambers, then back out to Lyle. Lyle has it stripped. Gaston with the steal. Quick hands by Riley Gaston down the corner. Wide open look for Haley Brantley. Off a rebound. Fight for the rebound comes down the hands of Emma Chambers. Lady Savage still lead by 5. Here's a drive in the paint. That was a up and over. Shaylin Lyle in double figures. As cuts the Lady Savage lead to 3. Here's Cawthorn. Cawthorn driving down. Cawthorn in the paint. Cawthorn on the leaner. Doesn't fall. Tyson Woolsey fights for it. Tips it back to Cawthorn. Cawthorn off-balance shot. Another rebound goes off the hands of Woolsey and into those of Lyle. Lyle to Lyle. And now working against Brantley. Lyle tries again. Took an extra step that time, I think. Foul call prior to that. Man, she is quick. That's going to be the first foul on Rogers. First team foul for the Lady Savages. I was about to, Lyle was lining up the free throw line. I said, wait a minute, you were driving. So Yeah, they moved her back. They inbound now. Bounce pass stolen by Cawthron. Cawthron looking to drive the lane. Cawthron quickly. Wow, she had, again, drew the foul. Tell you, I almost want to. We don't quite have 40 yards here on this basketball court. I'd almost like to measure part of that court and see how fast Jalen Cawthron gets down from one end to the other. Sinks another free throw. Extends the Lady Savage lead to 16-2. Misses. Rare miss for Jalen Cawthron. So it'll remain at 4. 16-12 is your score. Here's a wide open look from outside. Bounces out. Wow. Rims in and out and then falls back down by Ligon. That tray ties the league's, makes it a 1-point game. Cawthron loses the handle. That ball is a little bit high. And here comes Rogers. Rogers hustles down. Good job. That was a smart play. Katie Rogers is an extremely intelligent student athlete. Did a good job of just blocking off. Didn't try to go and get the ball, but blocked off the Queen Lady Leopard pursuing it and allowed it to go out of bounds. Heady play by the junior. Here comes Brantley. Working, trying to get it off. Oh, good recovery, and Cawthron spins around. Cawthron weaves between two defenders. Oh, behind the back pass to Woolsey. The behind the back pass from Cawthron to Woolsey. Woolsey lays it in for her first bucket. Lady Savages lead by 3 at the other end. Ball's rebounded inside. Now kicked back out. Lyle from the Savage head. Wow, bottom of the net. Back to a tie ball game. That was Jesse Lyle, by the way, not Shaylin. Feed down. Oh, nice pass to Brantley from Gaston, and that results in a foul on Brantley by Jessie Lyle. That's her first, third team foul. It's a great pass by Gaston to put Brantley in a position where she was either going to get the lay-in or force a foul. They did the latter. Here's Gaston, pops up at the free throw line and rolls off. Oh, good rebound and put back. Watch out, Tyson Woolsey is heating up. Puts the Lady Savages back up by 2. By the way, that's her 7th rebound by my count. Here, Lyle thought about shooting it. Man, she'll shoot from anywhere and makes it from outside as well. Backed out by Ligon, by Lindy Ligon, that is. There's Lindy and Landry. So there's 2 Ligons and 2 Lyles. Here's a thought about, a stumble. And here's a shot on the way. Rolls over and another rebound by Woolsey. Quickly, here comes Cawthron. Cawthron kicks it out. It's Brantley. Oh, great move by Brantley to pull up and draw the foul. Brantley was at the three-point line and had what looked like an open shot. Did the pump fake and then drove down and created a situation where she drew the foul so quickly. That's Jessie Lyle's 2nd foul in as many minutes. First free throw goes off the mark. That is the 4th team foul, though, by the Lady Leopards. And so from now on, any foul by the Lady Leopards puts Broken Bow at the free throw line. Brantley's 2nd shot up, high bounce, and it's pulled down and then pulled by Woolsey and then pulled out of her hands and then tied up. And so let's see what the call is. I think it's a tie ball. Possession arrow is in favor of DeQueen, so they will inbound. 2 minutes left. First half, 2018, Lady Savage lead. Lady Leopards with the basketball. Out to Ligon, back to Lyle. And to the other Ligon. And then to the other Lyle. Lyle shoots. Wow, way off the mark. Rebounded inside, and there's a shot from the paint. Woolsey pulls down her 9th rebound. Here comes Katie Rogers. Oh, a great pass from Rogers down in the low post to, that was back to Cawthron. Shot outside. And that's going to be a foul on Brantley. She is upset with herself as got her arm taken up. That's Brantley's 2nd foul, only the Lady Savage's 2nd, so the ball will be inbound in the backcourt. 1:23 left, 2-point lead for Broken Bow. As Lady Leopard's going to bring the ball up in the hands of Lyle. Now to Ligon. Now to Chambers. Chambers. Back to Lyle. Lyle driving. Oh, wow. A good move by Lyle as she went up, brought it back under. Now in double figures. Tie ball game. Minute left in the first half. Here's Gaston from three. Oh, bounces back out to the corner. And that came off the hands of DeQueen. That came off the hands of the Lady Leopards. The Lady Savages will retain the possession. So, looks like Smith in. Gaston out. Rogers to inbound the basketball. Rogers looking and to Brantley, to Smith, to Cawthron. Cawthron pulls up from downtown. Hustle for the rebound, and looks like the ball was dribbled out of bounds. Good sportsmanship shown by Katie Rogers, helping up Lyle. So ball was knocked or dribbled on the. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry. That was a foul on Smith, and so her third team foul by the Lady Savages of this second period. Here comes Lyle to Ligon. Bounce pass. Kick it back out. Here's a shot on the way over, and it's Pursue. Wow, that was just out-hustled. As Lady Leopards retain possession, 20 seconds left. Tough defense. Haley Brantley in the face of Ligon. Here's a three-pointer from way outside. That hits Tyson Woolsey with her 10th rebound. Woolsey quickly to Rogers, to Cawthron, 9 seconds. Cawthron, that's who you want the ball in the hands of, 6 seconds. Then out to Rogers for three. In and out, and that's going to do it, man. What an exciting first half of basketball. Tied 20-20. Man, that was exciting. They're going to go to the locker room, talk things over, figure out what they want to do in this second half, and maybe make some changes, maybe not, man. These are two excellent basketball teams. We're going to take a break. Well, actually, we may, let's say, they're going to be out throwing. I thought maybe the cheerleaders were going to do some kind of dance, but they're out throwing, I believe, T-shirts. So we'll take a quick break, have some words from our sponsors. We'll be back. You're watching Pregame Lady Savage Basketball on the Pregame Network. See you in a minute.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blasted to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time.
Well, welcome back. Yeah, man, that was a blazing first half. Up and down the court. 9 lead changes if you count, because it's tied now. And so 20-20, two very evenly matched basketball teams. And as a result, very evenly matched on the scoreboard. Lady Savages will inbound to start off the second half. Let's see what kind of changes, if any, they have in strategy. Looks like it's going to be Brantley controlling. Oh, wow, that was a telegraph, stolen, breakaway. Ligon lays it in, and that's the Lady Leopards. Quick Gaston pressure to Brantley. To Gaston, gets it across the half-court line. And now it's going to be Cawthron laying it in. Cawthron does not quite get it. To fight for the rebound. Woolsey gets one arm in. And it looks like a tie ball. A possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Leopards. They'll inbound, but hand it to Tyson Woolsey for fighting for that. And at least it reverses the possession arrow. Oh, sorry. Strike that. That was actually a foul called on Woolsey. Yeah. Pass to the top of the key, then out to Lyle, to Chambers. Chambers back to the other Lyle. Lyle driving and gets the ball tied up. Or was that a foul as well? Let's see. Now that is a foul. That's going to be on Glassen, her first. So 2 team fouls early on the Lady Savages. Inbound by DeQueen. Here's a shot on the way, bounces off the rim, and fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by the Lady Leopards, and it'll be Lady Savage basketball. 22-20 is your score. As Lady Leopards still in the full court press, it's been fairly effective for them. And here's the danger of that. You get it down in, just not falling kindly. Yeah, that ball was knocked out of bounds as Tyson Woolsey managed to bounce it off one of the DeQueen players. I was going to continue that thought, though. That's the danger of that full court press. If you get the ball down to Cawthron in the other end, then she might have some easy points. Here's Gaston to Glassen. Glassen, errant pass, winds up in the hand of Lyles. Lyles comes up, lays it up, and now it's a 4-point lead. That's the largest lead by the Lady Leopards of this game. And here's Brantley, picks up her dribble. She's tied up. Looks like a timeout call. Toby Bean going to talk things over with his staff. See if we're going to stay right here. Talk about this ball game scoring in the first half. It was Shaylin Lye with 12 points leading all scores. As she had the majority of the 20 for the Lady Leopards. And it was none of the Lady Savages in double figures. Jalen Cawthron with 9, Katie Rogers with 6, both on trays. Tyson Woolsey's with 4, and Rayleigh Gaston with 1 from the free throw line. And so, little distribution in scoring, but I've got to hand it to the Lady Leopards. They've managed to keep Jalen Cawthron under double figures in the first half. First team to be able to do that this year. First team in her career, one of the few teams in her career to be able to do that. Here's pass to Rogers. Rogers, they quickly double-team the ball, and that had to be saved. That was an effort by Smith to maintain the possession. And here's a pass by Chambers, and that's stolen by Cawthron. Good hustle. Pass inside. Woolsey kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers, good look at the bucket. Fight for the rebound, and Cawthron comes down with it. Quickly to Woolsey. Woolsey gets it out to Gaston. Gaston working. And then Gaston is stolen by Chambers. Chambers on the break, and Chambers, great defense as they hustle down. That was, I believe, Cawthron ran with Chambers, and she could feel her in her back pocket, was able to lay it in. Foul called subsequently, though, on one of the Lady Savages. That's going to be on Katie Rogers. That's going to be her second, but that is the bad news for Broken Boys. That's the third team foul, and there's still 5:44 left in this third period. So not an individual foul trouble. Team, however, is. Wow, that was a dagger by Shaylin Lyles. That's her 5th in and out. Rebound by Woolsey. That's her 12th rebound. Thrown down to Cawthron. Cawthron driving the lane. Cawthron collides, but was fouled before she even got to the top of the key. And so collides, but was fouled before she even got to the top of the key. And so, well, I guess that's a strategy in itself. Jalen Cawthron driving the lane can get the Lady Leopards in foul trouble. That one's going to be called on Ligon, on Landry Ligon. That's her first. Inbound to Smith. That's her first. Inbound to Smith. Smith momentarily loses the handle, kicks it out. Yes, and pass into Woolsey. Woolsey in the paint. Woolsey turns around, and that's going to be, Woolsey gets called with the body foul. That's going to be the second one on Woolsey. Both of those here in this third period. 4th team foul on Lady Savages, and still 4. And there's another three-pointer from Ligon. And now the Lady Savages have yet to score this second half. Lady Leopards have put 10 on the board. Somebody needs to change the momentum for Broken Bow. That's a good job by Gaston, driving and drawing the foul. That's going to be the second team foul on the Lady Leopards. Third one on Jessie Lyle, and that is a factor. Since Riley Gaston to the line, she's 1 of 1 thus far. Wow, that one hits the back of the support and kicks back out. Looks like the Leopards are going to send Chambers off and bring, I believe, Lindsay on. Second free throw. Rebound inside, and there's some... that's a foul. I believe that's on Tyson Woolsey, and that's her third. Lady Savage is in foul trouble. As Woolsey picks up her third, that's the 5th team foul for the Lady Savages. And so that's what they're talking about. That's being the 5th team foul for Broken Bow. That's going to send the Lady Leopards to the free throw line. Still 4.5 minutes left in this third period. And free throw is good by Morphew. That's her first point of the game. Extends the already double-digit lead by the Lady Leopards to 11. And that one rebounded inside by Ligon, I believe. Here's a three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Smith. And she's fouled by Ligon, and so that's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Leopards. Good effort by Smith to push it up the floor, draw that foul. Inbound quickly. Cawthron moving in space, kicks it out into the corner. Shots on the way. Three-pointer bucket by Skelton. Gets the Lady Savages back within a double-digit deficit. And if they can heat it from outside, that's been the difference in this game so far, has been the three-point accuracy of DeQueen. And there's a stop, jump, and bucket by Shaylin Lyle. And it looks like there's going to be a turnover as well as the ball went out of bounds. So back to a 10-point lead for DeQueen. And that was partially tipped, I believe, by Cawthron. Here's Lyle, the other Lyle, and that was partially blocked by Skelton. Comes down, and that's going to be a foul. Well, that's going to be foul on Katie Rogers. I think that's her third. She got a hand in there. It is her third. And again, it will send DeQueen to the free throw line. And that's, they will remain in the bonus throughout the rest of this third period. The first one kicked out to the side of the rim, no good. 3:40 still left, 10-point ball game, 23-33. Lady Savages trail by 10. Second free throw also falls. Rebounded by Cawthron. Cawthron pushing it up the floor. Cawthron weaving, kicks it out to Smith on the wing, or actually in the corner. Smith looking for help, picks up her dribble, and now tries to throw it into double coverage, a double team. Trying to get it to Rogers, but Lady Leopard stepped in front of her. Here's another three-pointer on the way. Smith with the rebound. Smith pushes it up the floor. Looks to have a path to the basket and goes in and draws the foul. Nice job. Genesis Smith recognizing she had the advantage the defender was not set, and so, oh man, I hope she's okay. They both went to the floor hard, and Smith came down on top of Lyle. Lyle's a little hobbled getting up. And so she may need to take a breather. Again, that was a heady play by Genesis Smith to recognize that the defender did not have time to get set. She sinks the first free throw, getting her first points of this game, and cuts that lead by the Lady Leopards back to single digits to 9. Chambers in for Lyle. Second free throw does not fall. And so Lady Leopards with an open look from outside on the way and right into the hands of Katie Rogers. Rogers pushes it up quickly. Looks like the Lady Leopards have abandoned the press from the moment. Quickly to Cawthorn. Cawthorn with a fake and then pulls up, launches it off the front of the rim. No good. Here's Chambers pushing it up the floor. Chambers working against Rogers. Chambers kicks it out to Lyle. Lyle shooting from way outside and almost made it. Man, it's rattling around inside. Just has kind of a long three-point shot. Ball's on the floor and goes into the backcourt, and that's going to be a back. Well, no, he says it hit the hand, so not a backcourt violation. Hustle by Gaston defensively. I guess that's actually I think that might have been no, they just called it out on Rayleigh Gaston. Pass inside, working against, that was a block, actually, by Gaston. Almost got a hand on that one. Keep in mind that Tyson Woolsey is on the bench with 3 fouls. There's a shot and a bucket. Back to a 11-point lead. As it's going to be Rogers driving. Rogers, miscommunication on the pass. It's going to be Rogers trying to get it to Cawthorn down the low post. Cawthorn took a step toward Rogers right as she released the ball. So not quite on the same frequency, and that's a turnover. Lady Savages getting into trouble here as maybe. And there's going to be maybe a over-the-back call, a foul, as Skelton had position. Morphew, I believe. It is on Morphew. Came across, and so again, and I know there's not a call for over the back. It's just a foul. But when another defender has position, you run into them, reach over them, and hit them. That's just a foul. That is the 5th foul for the Lady Leopards, and so that's going to send Broken Bow to the free throw line. First shot's up and bottom of the net by Skelton. Nice shot. Skelton's 4th point. She had that 3 earlier. Second shot does not fall. At least doesn't fall through the net. And so 10-point deficit for Broken Bow, 35-25. And there's a drive. That was a block. I believe that was either Rogers or Skelton. One of them got a hand on that Emma Chambers shot, but knocked it out of bounds, and so it will be inbounded by the Lady Leopards. Again, they probably want to get it into Lyle and have her shoot from anywhere within 10 feet of the three-point line. Oh, that's into Chambers, and her shot's a little off the mark. A fight for the rebound somehow comes in down the hands of, I believe that was Ligon, and here comes Lyle. She's driving in, and that was going to be a travel call. Handed to Katie Rogers as she extended her hand, got it right, thinking she actually touched the ball. And so Rogers with a defensive effort creates a turnover. Minute 22, Lady Savages would like to get out of this period with a little bitty mini run. That's Cawthorn gets her own rebound and puts it back in. That's Cawthorn's, I believe that's Cawthorn's first bucket of this half. Here's Chambers, 8-point game. Lady Savages inside, knocked loose by Skelton into the hands of Rogers. Rogers gets double teamed, looking for help, bounces it off a DeQueen player, and so will be inbounded by Broken Bow with 52.7 seconds left in the 3rd period. Both teams in the bonus, as both have 5 team fouls. Gaston going to go out and get a breather. Brantley in. Here comes Cawthron. Cawthron having to move against two defenders. Gets it down the corner. Here's a shot. Skelton on the way. Bounces into the hands. 40 seconds left. Rebound by the Lady Leopards. I think that's Lindsay on the rebound for DeQueen. And like maybe DeQueen's going to play for the final shot of this period. And Lyle may shoot it from where she's standing. That's either Lyle. That is that's number 5. That's Shaylin Lyle. But Genesis Smith doing the guard. Now they kick it down the corner to Lindsay. Back to Lyle. Lyle looking, guarded by Smith. Drives, and that's a shot. Falls into the hands of Brantley. Gets the rebound, but not enough time to do anything with it. And that's going to do it. After 3 periods of play, it's DeQueen with an 8-point lead, 35-27. Lady Savages need to have a tremendous 4th period here if they're going to get a W tonight. We'll take a quick word from our sponsor and be right back. You're watching Lady Savage basketball on the Brooklyn Network. See you in 30.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Welcome back. Lady Savage is talking things over there as they have I would say a monumental task in front of them, but let's say a challenge nonetheless, as they have 8 minutes and they need to cut into an 8-point deficit against a very scrappy and talented DeQueen Lady Leopard team. And moreover, Katie Rogers and Tyson Woolsey both have 3 fouls. Woolsey currently on the bench, Rogers currently on the floor. Lady Leopards inbound to start the final period of play. And I think DeQueen, and intelligently, is just going to slow it down. Look like Cawthron working against Lyle and Chambers, and that's a smart play by DeQueen. Though they're going to try to milk. They have an 8-point lead, and with the pace of this game, these teams both average over 50 points a game, and it's 35-27 with less than 8 minutes left to play. They are content to just drive to bleed time off the clock. That's a smart strategy. They try to force the Lady Savages to foul them. That ball was tipped, but yeah. Lady Leopards aren't going to shoot this basketball unless they give them an open lane. Well, that may be. Nope. Did not even take it. They are just going to milk the clock. And so Lady Savage is going to have some quick hands, get a steal, or cause the Lady Leopards to make a mistake. And that was almost one there, as they have 3 players out trying to trap Lyle. Now down to 6:50, so that's a minute 10 gone. Again, it comes down to possessions. It is a 3-possession basketball game. And that's if the Lady Savages had 3 possessions where they scored a 3-point shot and prevented their opponent from scoring anything. Again, some of the crowd doesn't like it, but this is just smart basketball. And so Brokenbow's probably going to have to want to. This is an excellent basketball team. The ball handling skills of Chambers and both Lyles is on display here. You see her working against. Keep in mind the Lyles, both Lyles sisters have been played at Nashville until this year, and they have played on a state championship team as well, as has Cawthron last year at Ida Bell, and also a state runner-up team, I believe. So, and that was Brantley attempting to foul Lyle. And what do you got to do? So Brantley commits the foul, 5:53. And so less than that was 2 minutes, over 2 minutes off the clock without a shot. And that complicates things for Brokenbow. First team foul, so now the ball will be inbounded by DeQueen. That's the third one by Brantley. And again, I did mention in the pregame that Lady Leopard team. This is the team that defeated Broken Bow by 5 points last year in the Savage Classic. And of course, Broken Bow went to DeQueen later that month, I believe, in December 18th or 19th or something over there, and won by about 10 or 11. But since that time, there's significant changes on both these teams as Lyle sisters transferring, incoming to DeQueen, and Jalen Cawthron coming to Broken Bow. Here comes the inbound, and this is the biggest opportunity for Broken Bow to get a steal, and well executed by the Lady Leopards. That ball goes off a foot. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Cawthron. That's Cawthron's third, I think. Nope, just second, and that's good news for the Lady Savages. But and again, you see that Lyle not at all interested in shooting. As just time is a friend of DeQueen and an enemy to Broken Bow right now. Here's Morphew with a cross-court pass. And there's Brantley picks up her fourth foul. And they will inbound. Of course, once you get to 5-team fouls, you send them to the free throw line, and so that will change the possession. At least you hope it does. You hope they don't make one and then get a rebound off the second one. But inbound, maybe the best opportunity to steal it. Cawthron reaching in, and Cawthron almost stole the ball there, but gets called for the foul. That's going to be the third on Cawthron. That's going to be the 4th team foul. Next one will send the Lady Leopards to the line, under 5.5. And there's Jaxie Glasson with the tie ball. Jaxie Glasson gets the tie. Great job by the scrappiest player on the Savage team. And Glasson goes out. Woolsey comes in. Lady Savages now have the basketball. 5:22 left. Probably need to get, well, 3 possession. One of them can be a 2-point. So if you get the 2-point shot, take it. There's shot, no good. Wow, shot by Cawthron. Lady Savages having trouble shooting tonight. Not nearly as good as last night, of course, against a much better defense. And now we're going to have more of the same. Somebody's going to have to probably foul. And then the next foul does send DeQueen to the free throw line. So it may make a difference. Well, obviously, I say may. It definitely makes a difference who you foul, depending on the respective free throw shooting ability of the various players. That was a no-look pass. And, well, some skill on display. 4:30. You really don't want Cawthron committing the foul, though, because that would be her 4th. So that's going to be Smith that reaches in and gets in, makes the foul, and that's going to be Smith's just 3rd foul, and so that will send DeQueen to the free throw line. 5th team foul by Broken Bow. Does put Emma Chambers at the charity stripe.
Emma Chambers at the line.
Swish, man, she made that, and so now, well, it's a 3-possession game, but now a 9-point basketball game. And now it's a 10-point ball game, which means it's a 4-possession game. Lady Savages getting the point against this team, getting the point of desperation where they have to get some points on the board, preferably from behind the 3-point line. Can't afford to turn over. Oh, that was just a great one-handed grab and shot by Cawthron. To back to an 8, and she got the foul. So an opportunity to make the 3-point play. Woolsey goes out. Brantley comes in. Off at the free throw line. Swish. Seven-point ball game. Now in the backcourt is where you can pressure. You don't have to foul if you can prevent them from getting across to that. Oh, great play by Emma Chambers to avoid stepping out of bounds. As that was the ball was actually thrown out of bounds. Chambers elevated and brought it down. Lady Savages trail by 7, 4:08. A lot of time left. But every possession counts. Moreover, the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Leopards. Of course, off of that tie-up, it was in the favor of Lady Savages, but Jackson Glasson got the tie ball, and so that switches the possession arrow. Keep talking about it, but these are two excellent basketball teams. Lady Savages really not having a good night shooting night, and I know that has a lot to do with the Queen's defense. So again, on the inbound with 4:08 left, looking for the steal. By Griffin in. That may be for the purposes of fouling. There's Glasson. Glasson just Jackson Glasson does not fool around. Say I got to come in a foul. I'm just going to grab her. Form tackling by Jackson Glasson will send. By the way, that's just Glasson's second foul. That will send the Lady Leopards to the free throw stripe. First one up, and yeah, man, they are particularly good night from the free throw line for the Queen. Lyles hits both of them. And back to a 9-point game. Rosenbaugh's going to have to get down quickly, and here comes Cawthron. Cawthron driving. Cawthron gets the foul. Yeah. Cawthron gets the foul, and so that's just the second team foul on the Lady Leopards, but creates an inbound opportunity for Rosenbaugh. Here's Gaston for three. Gaston, off the side. Good range, just a little off the line, and that ball was almost stripped. Partially blocked, and that may be that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Smith, and that will send that's going to send the Lady Leopards back to the line. Unfortunately, it's going to send Lyle back to the line, and she is almost perfect. Well, but that would fall. No good. Still a 9-point game, still a 3-possession game, still 3:50 left. Second shot up on the way. That one also missed, brought down. Great rebound by Gaston. Pushes it up the floor quickly and then gets double teamed. Now it's going to be Cawthron driving down the lane. Cawthron up and under. Cawthron 2-point bucket. 7-point ball game. Lady Savages have a little more momentum. Great rebound by Gaston. Good job getting it down to Cawthron. And Cawthron going down inside underneath a player. We're going to stay right here. This changes his perspective a little. You saw how well the Queen handles the ball. You expect them maybe to milk more time off the clock. But now it's it's still at 7 points. It's still a 3-possession game. But only one of those possessions has resulted in a 3-pointer. And so Lady Savage is going to be selective with who they foul. Well, maybe not selective with who they foul because they have to foul. Normally have to foul the person with a basketball, but with who commits the foul for Broken Bow. Again, Katie Rogers with 3 fouls, Genesis Smith with 3 fouls, Haley Brandt with 3 fouls, Cawthron with 3, and Woolsey with 3. So nobody with 4 yet, but still a lot of basketball left to play. Inbound opportunity. Try to get a steal as a good job by Gaston. And then Lyles gets across the line to Lyles and back to Lyles. And so now it's going to be Griffin. Oh, wow, that ball was high. Chambers went up and pulled it down for the Lady Leopards. Reach in by Rogers, no good. And, oh, wow, there was a tie-up. Genesis Smith, a combo, a double team by Smith. And Griffin almost got the ball for Broken Bow. Foul committed by, I believe, Smith. That was by Smith. That's her 4th. And so that will send. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is her 5th. So Genesis Smith fouls out of the game. That will unfortunately send one of the Lyle sisters to the free throw line. And again, you have to foul whoever has the basketball. And so Woolsey comes back in, meaning she will switch positions, get down for the low rebound, and send Glasson back to midcourt. Actually, Glasson coming out as well as Cawthorn comes back in. Lyle's shot is up and does not make it. So maybe an opportunity for the Savages as Woolsey and Gaston get ready for the potential rebound there, but there is not one. Second shot is good. And here come the Lady Savages. Rogers bringing it across the line. Kicks it out to Gaston. Gaston driving. Gaston looks, throws it into Chambers. Again, that was Emma Chambers stalking Cawthorn, and as soon as she saw the recognition that Gaston was going to throw the ball, stepped into that passing lane. So Gaston immediately commits the foul to send them back, preserve the clock. Still 3:05 left, and that's good. That's just the second foul by Rayleigh Gaston, so a good give, although it's Chambers sinks it. At least the first one. Second shot up by Chambers also down, so back to a 10-point deficit for Broken Bow. Here comes Cawthorn to Gaston, to Cawthorn. Cawthorn looking to Gaston, looking for a shot. Gaston pump fake, tried to get a look at the bucket, couldn't. Good reaction. And now it's Cawthorn from the top of the key, off the front. Ball hits the ground and then is pulled down by Ligon, and that just not bouncing right for the Lady Savages. As not able to get to the rebound. And they're going to have to, 10-point game, I don't know. It may be, the way that the Queen, as talented as the Queen Lady Leopard team is, maybe content with trying to get the steal and not fouling them intentionally and sending them back to the free throw line. This is, and there's the foul. Again, that by Gaston, smart. That'd just be her third, so. Yeah, I talked about how good both these teams are, great defensive teams. I mean, 32. Look at the talent of this Broken Bow team. This is going to be one of the lowest scoring games by Broken Bow. And I think probably also one of the lowest scoring games by the DeQueen Lady Leopards. 42. Of course, they're probably going to have several other trips to the free throw line before this is over. That one falls in the hands of Jalen Cawthorn, though. Still 2 minutes left. 4-possession game. Out to Gaston. Gaston drives the baseline, pops up, shoots, rolls over, and there's a collision as that was Cawthorn and Woolsey both going for the rebound and tipped out. But as I was saying, it may be one of the lowest scoring ones by the DeQueen Lady Leopards. You put on a display of how accurate they are from the three-point line. Can also slash in, and they beat Wright City 71-36 last night. So, whoa, that was a foul, but Laws may be lucky she did not get a technical called on that as she threw the ball down backwards at the bench. 2 minutes exactly left in the ball game. 10-point ball game still. 42-32. Shots up and good by Shaylin Lyle. Brantley goes out. Skelton comes in. Second one does not fall. Rebound. Gaston. Great pass down to Rogers at the perimeter. Rogers almost overpassed it. Brought down by Cawthorn. Cawthorn kicks it back out to Rogers. Rogers, look, man, they're just not giving any looks into Woolsey, and Woolsey draws the foul. The Queen just swarming out to that perimeter, not giving any of Broken Bow's three-point shooters a good look at the bucket. 1:45 left, and that's going to be the fifth foul on Jessie Lyle, so she does foul out of the game. Just the third team foul. Swish. That's nice to see Woolsey hitting the first one from the free throw line. Again, just the third team foul, however, by the Lady Leopards. And it looks like Woolsey's second one also makes it. Now back to a 3-possession game, 34-43, 9 points difference. Lady Savage is going to be in the press. They make a difference having Lyles fouled out, so I don't know how much of a difference. And there's a quick foul by Rogers on Chambers. Rogers, that's going to be her 4th, I believe. Nope, that's her 5th. Yeah, I lost track, but so Katie Rogers is going to foul out of the game. And that's a loss for the Savages. She's one of the best 3-point shooters on the team. Had back-to-back trays in the first half. And so Brantley comes in, Rogers goes out for the duration. And it's going to be Emma Chambers at the free throw line. Skelton comes back in for Griffin. Chambers, oh man. Chambers 4 for 5, I believe, from the free throw line. I get 5 for 6. And it's back to a 4-possession game and an 11-point lead for the Lady Leopards. 141. Gaston to Brantley. They are not getting, that's a foul. That's going to be That actually, well, she wasn't in the act of shooting, so that's going to be inbounded. It will not send Brantley to the free throw line, and ball will be inbounded. Might be an opportunity for Rookbo to get open from the three-point line, though, off the inbound pass. They send it high. It's going to be Brantley shooting from 3. Brantley drills it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Glasson. Glasson just buried it off the inbound pass. Back to an 8-point game. Beautiful shot. Wow, well executed. And I think, they're covering. Look like they almost have a double team on Gaston. And they're not going to let Cawthron loose anywhere near the basket. They're not loose at all. And so they just kind of left Glasson out there alone on the three-point line, and she buried it. Took about a second off the clock, and back to an 8-point basketball game, 45-37. Keep in mind that the Queen Lady Leopards have 14 fouls, so any foul they commit is going to send Broken Bow to the free throw line. Minute 32, so 92 seconds left. Lady Savages need to make up 8 points and prevent the Lady Leopards score. They're obviously going to send them to the free throw line if the Lady Leopards get it into the front court. And so, good job so far, and they get it across to Chambers. Chambers is fouled by Gaston. That's Gaston's, I believe, 3rd foul. Or no, fourth foul by Gaston. So, but just took 4 seconds off the clock. Does send Emma Chambers, unfortunately, back to the free throw line. Well, first one is hits the bracket and bounces back out. So, and now they're going to put Skelton down at the other end of the field as she comes in. Woolsey in at the rebound, and that one is good by Chambers. Here comes Cawthron, feeds it down to Skelton. That was a foul on Cawthron, sends her flying to the floor, and that's going to send Cawthron to the free throw line. That's the 5th team foul. According to the clock, they had 4, so that, well, okay, maybe I'm right. Here's another shot. Oh, that one does not find that. I'd say, why not? That's going to be out on DeQueen. Why not let Glasson take another shot as she buried that other one. Off the inbound, here's another opportunity for inbound play. It's Cawthron that's nice and back to Cawthron. Cawthron up and in. And she got fouled at the end of that, I believe, unless they called timeout. I heard the whistle. I think that was just a timeout. On the previous one, it was Cawthron with the old-time three-point play. So now, have no more timeouts. That was their final one. And so Have to be careful with the basketball. If you get trapped, you cannot call timeout. I don't think they're going to worry about that as much as getting possession of the basketball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Queen. Well, this is an exceptionally long game. It's because of the nature of fouling, sending them to the free throw line to shoot. We're already an hour, 20 minutes into a game that has 4 8-minute periods. She just good job by Griffin. Just grab her. That is going to send Lyles to the free throw line. It did just take 2 seconds off the clock, though. And I think that's Griffin's first foul. So really, the one player you do want to foul on that team. First one is up and through. Shaylin Lyle, leading all scorers, has I think that's her 20th point of the game. Actually, she may not be leading. I think, and 21st. Quickly up court, here's Cawthron. Cawthron driving, Cawthron in traffic, lays it in, and 2 points, count it. 7-point game, under a minute left to play. Really need to get her in the backcourt, and they tie the ball up. Tie ball. It is in possession arrow is in favor of the Queen, but they will have to re-inbound it. Hand that to Gaston and Cawthron. Quick defensive play, getting hands on the basketball, and I think the 7 points, I think maybe they've, Lady Savage may have conceded that this is not going their way. Griffin fouls Chambers, and so that's going to send Chambers. That's just her second foul, but that's going to send. Chambers had, by my count, Chambers has 6 points in this basketball game, all from the free throw line. Make that 7. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It was not good session. It's just you're going to get the people with 4 fouls off the floor during that first free throw shot. That's a good strategy. Here comes Cawthron, kicks it out. 3-point shot on the way. Rebound inside. Woolsey lays it back in. 7-point game still. Back and forth. Chambers guarded by Gaston. Gaston cuts in front of her. And unfortunately, if that's on Gaston, that's going to be her 5th. And it is. So Gaston rushing for position over there. Almost got stopped in front of her and forced her to foul her or go out of bounds. But as it is, Riley Gaston will have a seat. 29.8 seconds left. And Haley Brantley will come in. Chambers, well, back at the free throw line. Wow. And she sinks both of them. 10 points for Emma Chambers, all from the free throw line. Here's quickly. They get it back to Cawthron. Cawthron going to pull up from 3, I think. Maybe not. 24 seconds. And that's going to do it. That was a good effort by Lyle intercepting that pass, and that's going to probably ice it away. It's a 9-point game. That's 3 possessions, and she can make it a 4-possession game with 21 seconds left from the line here if she hits either one of these. And she does. Wow, what a game for Lyle. She sinks both of them. Yeah. So just pull up, shoot it. Wow, she was fouled after that, so that's going to put Cawthron on the line to shoot 3 free throws. So Jalen Cawthron will get 3 opportunities to make a bucket, but just 12.2 seconds left. Take a miracle for Robo to win this game, but they're not going to stop trying. Misses the first one. And Lady Savages have struggled from the free throw line tonight, and Lady Lions have not. It has made a difference in this basketball game. Here's Cawthron. Oh, she threw that one and took off running. Lane violation on Broken Bow. Cawthron might have missed time that because the foul. Never mind. The foul was after it was when she landed after she shot the three-pointer. So it's not 3 free throws, it's 1. So that's going to do it. Lady Lions once again defeat Broken Bow in the Savage Classic, the Broken Bow girls, and they have a heck of a basketball team. Broken Bow will be playing, I believe. They're going to play DeQueen again over there. And if so, we will live stream that game. We'll get more of that. Check the Broken Bow Public Schools Facebook page for more information on that. But Lady Savages they're now 2-1, their first defeat of this season at the hand of a very good DeQueen team. And they will travel, I think they play another game this week, but they are going to be traveling to, Broken Bow is going to be traveling to Fort Smith for the Tournament of Champions next weekend. And I believe it starts on Thursday. Is that right, Skip? I think Thursday is the Tournament of Champions. But anyway, check the Broken Bow Public Schools Facebook page for more information on Savage athletics, academics, and other extracurricular activities, as well as what's happening at all the Broken Bow schools. Here come the Savages. And we're going to take a quick break and then be back in about 10 minutes with a tip-off of the boys' game between Broken Bow and DeQueen. You're watching Broken Bow's Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Network.
This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame, I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
Some of these things are too rough, too painful to talk about. This piece of art is my voice. For me, using my art as medicine. It really invokes emotion and it really brings people together.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Well, welcome back, or welcome if you just joined us. Fantastically talented bunch of the Queen Lady Leopards came and defeated the Broken Ladies have their first loss of the year, 54-43. Now it's the Leopards turn to face the Savages, and these teams, again, a lot of talent in this Leopard team, but they're coming into this one as an underdog, as they I don't know if they have an answer to Graydon Howe. We shall see, however. That's why they play the basketball game.
21, Sam Graham. And they guard a 5'11" senior, 33, Alex Perez.
And here are your Savages. Going with the gold uniforms tonight. I hope AJ doesn't injure anyone on the bench rocking back and forth with him like that.
Starting lineup for the Savages tonight. A 5'11" freshman, number 3, Dejan Hall.
Dejan Hall, the freshman. Tremendous athlete. And then Graydon Howe, the leader of this team. McDaniel, man, I'll tell you, he really has added some tools to his game, penetrating the lane. Tyron Tenejero gets that outside. Great athlete, great leaping ability. And A.J. Brannon, the junior. And Savages, the all-shoe team. Very colorful footwear for Broken Bow, and let them enjoy it. There's, of course, Caden Lindley, number 12 there for the Queen. His father, familiar face and name here in McCurtain County, as he played on the Wright City, that Wright City state runner-up team in 1993. And played some of his hometown relatives at Wright City last night, the boys' game between Wright City and DeQueen. Of course, Savages, undefeated, as they've only played one game, defeating Centerpoint last night, and so they are 1-0. As I mentioned, people ask about how did Graydon Howe had what I call a quiet 25 points last night as surrounding cast, and there's the ball controlled by Perez. Quickly to Sanchez. And back out to Martin. There's a post play, and he gets fouled by, I believe, Brannon. Comes back down on top of him, and so that's.
Sounds on Broken Bow, number 22, A.J. Brannon. Sam Graham at the line.
That's going to send the Leopards to the free throw line. Opportunity to open the score again. They do. 1-0. Second free throw to follow. That one also good. Nice free throw shooting. As into Brandon and then back to Howe. Graydon Howe bringing the ball up court. Howe kicks it outside. McDaniel to Hall. Hall looked like he thought about driving. Howe looked like he thought about shooting. And now Hall drives in. Hall with the leaner. Does not fall. Fight for the rebound. And somehow Broken Bow comes back with a good job. A.J. Brannon. Nice hustle. Tenejero working inside against a double team. And then kicks it down to the corner. It's going to be Hall to Howe. Howe for three. And off the front of the rim. No good. Good hustle as Brannon saves it to McDaniel. And then McDaniel draws the foul. That was a great effort, and A.J. Brannon had to leave his feet diving, or I shouldn't say diving, leaping, and in the midair grabbed the ball, turned around, threw it back in, and as a result, Broken Bow maintains possession. Hall to Howe. Howe to McDaniel. McDaniel shots up, falls into the hands of the Leopards, and so a couple of opportunities to shoot for the Savages, but no points yet. 2-0 lead, Leopards. Perez working against McDaniel around the side, pulls up, shoots, and it drills it.
Alex Perez.
4-0. And here comes Howe, kicks it out, shot by Tenejero from three-point land, long rebound brought down by Sanchez. Kicked out to Lindley. Lindley for three. Lindley off the front of the rim. Long rebound. McDaniel has an opportunity. Break one-on-one and lays it in and good acceleration by Jackson McDaniel. And as I said, he has added an aspect of his game. He penetrated driving the lane and showed some of his speed there up and down the court. Into Sanchez, back out to Lindley. They kick it back out to Shelton, and Shelton's three-pointer no good. Fight for the rebound, hits the floor, and then into the hands of Graydon Howell. Howell, look how fast Howell pushes it up the floor. Howell thought about a fall away, but was guarded pretty well by Lindley. And now Howell, nice move, pulls up, jump shot, high rebound, comes down in the hands of Perez. To Sanchez. To Shelton. Shelton tries to drive up the baseline, but it's cut off by Hall. Inside, Sanchez. Now to Perez. Perez, a little elbow in there, and then gets it stripped. Wow, he just flattened. Oh, man. And Howell took one right in the chin. That's a tough charge to take. Yeah, Graydon Howell is a tough character, though. Played quarterback for the football team. Was the offensive MVP, as a matter of fact, for District 4A4. He used to taking some shots. Here's Brannon, also a member of that football team. Brannon off the glass, gets his own rebound, goes back up, lays it off the glass. No, Savage is unkind glass thus far. Still 4-2. As drive and trying to draw the foul, does not get it. Brannon, defensive work, gets the rebound now to Howell. Howell between the legs, Howell up, and he gets fouled again, and Howell goes to the floor. And yeah, I said that last time. You're going to see that a lot. Howell just gets defenders off their feet, and what do? Oh, no, that's not good. Howell a little hobbled. That is not good to see. He may just be stretching his legs a little, but came a little hobbled. He'll shoot two. That's a second foul on Shelton. First free throw by Howell is good. Opportunity to even it up here from the line. And he does. 4-4 ball game. As Lindley brings it up, then they get it down in the corner to Martin. Now three-pointer on the way, in and out, fight for the rebound. Tinajero winds up with it. Press, no, not a press, just a double team. Tinajero driving it all the way into the forecourt. McDaniel laterals it to Howell. Howell to Tinajero. Tinajero driving and looking, gets it stripped. He went inside in a triple team and did not come out. Here's Lindsey driving, bounce pass, and Sanchez's shot off the mark. Rebound McDaniel. Quickly to Howell. Howell with another opportunity, gets it back to McDaniel. Oh, McDaniel, top of the key. McDaniel, in and out, does not fall, and that's going to be a foul called on Howell. Is first foul on Howell, second team foul on the Savages. The Leopards have 3. 3:55 left, first period, tie ball game, 4-4. Lindley to Sanchez. Sanchez working against Tinajero. Cross court back to Lindley. Working against Howell. Here's Sanchez from 3. His shot does not fall. Oh, wow. A.J. Brandon grabbed that, the apex of his leap. His hands were above the rim on that one. Here comes Hall. Hall in traffic and lays it all the way over. Way off the mark. Rebound Leopards. And here's a move inside. That's a block by McDaniel. Well, three-pointer. Wooten with the three-pointer. Martin with the three-pointer. 7-4 lead for the Leopards. Howell to Tinajero. Back to Howell. Back to Tinajero. Down to Hall. The Hall got down to Brannon, who tip passes it to Hall. Hall's fouled on the drive, and so that's going to be the 4th team foul. Well, actually, that wasn't a foul. I'm sorry, that was just out of bounds. So just 3 team fouls on the Leopards. In and now back to Hall. To Howell. Howell pulls up in paint. Oh, in and out. Savages having trouble from the glass and rim. Still 7-4. That's a long shot, and not long enough as Hall brings the rebound. Now it's Hall to Howell, and there's a call on the side. I don't know if it's a foul. I think it was a foul. That will be the fourth team foul on the Leopards. Quickly inbound and back in the hands of Graydon Howell. Howell slowly brings it across, gets it to McDaniel. Then back to Howell. Then to Hall. Hall to Howell. And passing around the perimeter. And there's Howell from the top of the key. That's way short. Would say nothing but net, but it hit the bottom of the net. And so Savages haven't really found the range thus far. Tough defense. There's a long pass and bounces off the hands of one Leopard into another. Now it's out to Martin, and he's quickly guarded by Howell. Decides not to shoot. Back to Lindley. To Sanchez. Working against McDaniel. There's inside, and that was blocked again by McDaniel. That's his second block here in the first period. To Howell, out to the corner. Tomlinson shot. And a bucket for Tomlinson. Tomlinson with a three. Evens it up at 7. Good football score, 7-7, 1:20 left, first period. There's a three-pointer from the Leopards. That one's off the mark. Rebound, man. A.J. Brannon is cleaning the boards tonight. It's his 5th rebound thus far. Down in the corner, McDaniel. McDaniel with a three! Jackson McDaniel gives the Savages their first lead of the game. 10-7. Savages heating up here in the final minute of this first period, and that's a out-of-bounds pass. Whoa, well, apparently out of bounds off the one of the ref under the. Yeah, it's apparently off against the Savages. I was going to say the ref under the net signaled that it was out of bounds on Broken Bow, so DeQueen will inbound. Martin. And they're rotating around, driving the lane. Throws it back, and there's another block by McDaniel. Jackson McDaniel with his 3rd rejection of this period. Quickly down the court. McDaniel to Williston. Tomlinson maintains that. It's down the baseline. Howell, and he kicks it out to McDaniel. McDaniel, three-point look, and McDaniel buries it. Jackson McDaniel is on fire here in this first period. Savages lead 13-7. $18 seconds left. And Williston knocks it loose into the hands of Howell. Howell has a look at the acceleration of Graydon Howell. Coast to coast. 8-point lead for Broken Bow. Pressure defense, looking for a turnover. Don't get one, and that's going to be it. First period of play, and it was even through the first 7 minutes of that period. And in the final minute, the Savages went crazy, put 8 points on the board. They lead 15-7. We're going to stay right here. Have a look at the Savage cheerleaders. A lot to cheer about. Man, what an exciting period. But the star of that first period has to be Jackson McDaniel. Just a tremendous performance. 2 trays, 2 free throws, a 2-point shot, and 3 blocks by McDaniel. That's an impressive performance. Or sorry, I said 2 free throws. That was a block, but still, 8 points by McDaniel, 2 from Howell, and a tray from Tomlinson from outside. And all within like the last minute 5 of that period. So, Savage offense, well, pretty slow to heat up there at the first part of the game. But once they got going, they were on fire. 15-7 is where we're at. And the ball will start off with the Savages having possession as the Queen had the ball at the end of that first period. It's going to be McDaniel doing the honors to inbound it. Again, thanks to all our sponsors. Appreciate their support of Pregame Savage live streaming. See them in the upper left-hand corner of your screen here, and that ball is a bounce pass. Tomlinson to Hall, and then back to Tomlinson, then to Howe. Now to Hall. Hall to Tomlinson in the corner. Might be looking for Jackson McDaniel there at the top of the key, as he has the hot hand from three-point range. And looks like he's going to turn around, drive, he gets it out on the outside there in the corner. And back to Tomlinson. Now it's Graydon Howe. Graydon Howe pulls one defender. And now it's Howe. Howe's three-point shot in the bottom of the net. That is the fourth three-point shot for the Savages thus far. 12 of their 18 points coming from behind the perimeter. They lead by double digits now, 18-7. There's a three-point on the other side. Lindley falls into the hands of Williston. Quickly gets it to Howe. Howe's pushing it up court. Howe pulls up, lays it up, and that one hits the bracket and goes flying off to the side. No good. Back in the hands of the Leopards. Perez working against Tomlinson, kicks it back out. Now it's Sanchez. Picks up his dribble. And kicks it out to Lindley. Lindley, yeah, they're lurking, but Tomlinson in the face of the would-be shooter. That's going to be Howe and McDaniel. And now he does a good turnaround, though, but it rattles out, and it's rebounded by Hall. Hall pushes it quickly up the floor. Hall gets it in the corner to Williston. Williston to Hall to Howe. Howe from 3 points, same spot, different result, as that one does not make it. Quickly rebounded by the Leopards, and they get it to Martin. Now inside, ball's loose, and McDaniel got to the basketball, but had the, I guess it crossed before he got to it. Either he got to it and had 1 foot or a toe on the line or something like that. So, and so they're going to take Howell out, let him get a quick breather as they send Pratt in. 6 minutes left in this half. Savages lead 18-7. Here's a fall away jumper, does not fall. Rebound inside, and third opportunity, however. As Grams gets it to fall. Back to a single-digit lead for Broken Bow. They lead by 9, and there's going to be a travel call over in the corner. And so that unforced error by Broken Bow turns it back over. Brennan comes back in the game. Williston goes out. Pratt working against Sanchez, and now it's Pratt top of the game. That was an elbow, man, right to the chest of Pratt, uncalled. And he got the bucket. Shelton with the 2, and now it's going to be Pratt driving, steps over, actually leaps over a defender. Here's Jackson McDaniel for another 3. McDaniel with his third tray gets the Savages back to a 10-point lead. McDaniel with a hot hand in this first half. He's in double figures. And there's a great block by Brannon. As he grabbed the ball. The Queen's basketball. And there's a little mishandle of the basketball, but Leopards retain possession, and now there's going to be a foul as Tomlinson just grabbed Shelton on that second dribble. That's going to be the surprisingly first foul of this period. First foul for Tomlinson. And there's a drive. That's a block. Well, Pratt got the ball, but a little piece of the body as well. And so that's going to be the first foul on him. Second team foul on Broken Bow. That does send him to the bow. First one, no good. Falls to the floor. Howell back in the game for the Savages. Second shot is good. Back to a 9-point lead for Broken Bow. 21-12, 4:43 left in the first half. Quickly to Howell. And he slowly brings it up. 9-point lead, maybe no need to rush things. Howell's looking, he was looking over, pointing at the official, or actually pointing at his opponent, looking at the official. Oh, that was a telegraph pass. That was stolen. Howell and McDaniel both back there defensively, though. And McDaniel, oh, man, almost got his fourth block. Got a piece of the body on that one. Did get a piece of the ball with his hand, but committed the foul. That'll be his first, third-team foul. Will send the Leopards to the line. Yeah. And first free throw is good. Back to an 8-point game. They still haven't changed the scoreboard. Still shows that foul is the first foul on Pratt, but it was actually McDaniel that committed that. That is his first. Baya hits both free throws, though. It's now a 7-point game, 21-14 football score. Here is Graydon Howell, kicks it out to Tinajero. Tinajero all alone from three-point land and buries it. Tyron Tinajero becomes the fourth Broken Bow player to get a three-point bucket. Hot hand shooting for the Savages have them back up by 10, 24-14 with 4 minutes left in the half. Here's an inbound pass, and it's tipped a couple of times, and it winds up back in the hands of the Queen. Three-point shot on the way, bounces over, fight for the rebound, and oh, nice job of McDaniel not letting it bounce off his body. Caught the ball as it was thrown back inbounds at his feet. Now McDaniel pulling up from the top of the key. McDaniel, fight for the rebound. Won by the Queen. Here they come. Savages quickly get back on defense. And that's a lane cut off by Howell. McDaniel working on Sanchez. And now Sanchez out to the, shooting over Brannon and does not make it. McDaniel with the rebound quickly to Howell. Howell pushing up the floor. Howell driving the lane. Howell in, draws the foul and the bucket. Graydon Howell with an opportunity for the +1. Puts his team back up by 12. And once again, Graydon Howell showing his acceleration as he was at half court. Defenders at about the three-point line, and he just accelerated past them and through them. And in to score. The +1 is good. Howell now with 8 points. His team with 27. They lead 27-14. Sanchez looking at Tinajero. Trying to work inside. Good job of Tinajero keeping his feet level. Moving laterally, cutting off any lane or good look at the basket. Now they're going to get it to Sanchez. And Sanchez looks like he might want to turn around. Now he's kind of trapped. Gets a little help from Lindley. Lindley now behind the back. Oh, wow, that's a shot from behind. Almost made a great rebound by A.J. Brannon. Brannon quickly to Howell. Howell looking. Howell kicks it down the corner. Tinajero where he made that first one. And Tinajero, Brannon using his power to pull it down and then go back up high off the glass. The suddenness of Graydon Howell on display as he draws the foul and has an opportunity to get into double figures here. First one is good. 9 points for Howell, 30 for his team. They lead by 16. Second one also good. Graydon Howell now in double figures, as well as Jackson McDaniel. And Savages playing extremely well. Top it on the floor. We'll take one as well. Have a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back. You're watching Pregame Savage Basketball on the Pregame Network.
Oh, no. Are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back. Savages, pretty even game through the first 7 minutes, but after the final minute of the first period, Savages took control and haven't given it up since then. They lead 31-14. 2 minutes left in the half. Here's a drive inside behind the back. Oh, wow, that's I could say he stuck the basketball. And so I think a foul was called prior to that. That was on Brannon, his second. First free throw is, wow, in and out. Rolled around quite a bit. Makes it a 16-point game. Savages still lead. Second shot, long rebound. Oh, good job of elevating and reaching almost behind him by Williston. Mason Wilson pulls down the rebound. Remains a 16-point game. It's Hall to Howell. To Hall. Hall looking. Hall pulls up. Hall shoots. No good. And rebound. Wow. Man, I hope he's okay. That's going to be maybe a timeout for him. I could hear him hit the. Is that Lindley? Who was that? It went down hard. Tough player getting back up. But there's a foul on Dijon Hall. That's the 15th team foul. First one on Hall, but the 15th foul, and that's going to send. Actually, should send the Leopards, and it does. Send the Leopards to the free throw line. Not an intentional foul by Hall. They're just fighting over the rebound. He got a hand in there, and but a violent collision with the floor. Looks okay, and he's going to shoot some free throws. First one is good. Possession arrow in favor of the Savages, might mention. Just 1:42 left in the half. Leopard's going to drop two back to guard against any fast break opportunity for Graydon Howe. Second shot's up and also good. Williston inbounds it to Howe. Howe brings it up quickly into the forecourt. And Howe kicks it back. Williston all alone, top of the key. Williston's shot rattles around, does not fall. Good effort by Tenejero fighting for the rebound, just did not have position. Showing his leaping ability there. Fired it inside, and it's Martin. Martin working against Hall. Martin with the elbow makes a little room for himself. Now it's Hall. Hall pushing up the floor. Hall going on the break. Hall gets the ball almost stripped, maintains control. And quickly to Williston. Williston out to Howe. Howe to McDaniel. McDaniel. Oh, great effort coming in from the side by Tenejero to keep this Savage possession alive as he bats the ball to Williston. Now to Williston in the corner. To Tenejero, to Howell. He kicks it down to McDaniel. McDaniel for three. Oh, wow, that's a great effort by Tenejero. Another offensive board, and then Howell, the bucket, and the foul. Howell, the bucket and the foul. That was a tremendous effort. The Savages got three offensive boards, kept that possession alive, ended with a Graydon Howell drive. A bucket, and another foul on to Queen. Man, handed to Tyron Tenejero as he leapt, and the ball came down just at the end, and he had to bring it down one-handed. Howell, rare miss, but Jackson McDaniel streaks through, gets the rebound. Howell for three, and that one was rattled in and up, and Tenejero was there, but the ball was not. So just 2 points for Broken Bow. They lead by 16 again, 33-17, 26 seconds left, and that's going to be Tenejero's second foul, fourth team foul by Broken Bow. At least I'm going about what the scoreboard says, so that may be a little off. Their first free throw is good for the Leopards. They cut it back to 15 points. Well, they get the rebound off of that. So, and Hal pulls it down off that errant shot by DeQueen. Hal coast to coast. Nope, decides to bring it back out to Wilson. Wilson thought about shooting. Now it's Hal from the three-point line, top of the key. Hal's shot does not fall, but again kept alive by Tinajero. But, oh, man, he saved it, but into the hands of DeQueen. 6 seconds left. 5. Sanchez almost has his pocket picked, but that's going to be a foul on Wilson, and that will send DeQueen to the free throw line. And so with 4.2 seconds left, the Leopards will be at the free throw line. That is enough time, Sanchez to shoot 2. That is enough time on either a rebound off a missed free throw. It would be the second one again. But either on a rebound or if they make it and get possession for the Savages to get a buzzer shot off. Probably expect the ball in the hands of Graydon Howell. And if they have time, get it out to McDaniel. Well, I take that back. McDaniel's not on the floor. That makes the second one, so the clock will start ticking as soon as Hall throws it in to Howell. Inbound to Howell, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Howell at the buzzer. Whoa, hit the rim, but did not go in. Well, after a 1 half of play, and what exciting half it was, it's Broken Bow 33 to Queen 19. Savages with a 14-point lead. We're going to take a quick break. Relax, have some words from our sponsors. Relax for halftime. Be back with second half action. You're watching Broken Bow Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Network.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Little fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Welcome back. Yeah, Savages put on a display from the final minute of the first period and now have a commanding lead of 14 points. Going to have to keep it up in this second period, though. DeQueen, a good team shooting from outside the perimeter, but they have not had a lot of opportunities. Broken has cut those off. And a fantastic first half for Graydon Howell and Jackson McDaniel. McDaniel with 3 trays. 2-point bucket to go along with that, 11 points. Howell with the tray as well. Tinahero with the tray. Tomlinson with the tray. And then Brandon with the 2-pointer. And that's the way you want to start off the second half with a Brandon 2-pointer. And now it's defense once again for Unbrokenbow. Here's a shot on the way. Does not fall. And Tinahero, good position as he got his body in there and got that one off the floor instead of using his leaping ability. Positional rebound. Here's Howell for 3. Buries it. Graydon Howell's first shot of the second half falls through the bottom of the net. Savages, look at the Savage bench over there celebrating as, worry about if you'll come hot out of the locker room or not. Well, the answer for the Savages is definitely so. 19-point lead for Broken Bow, largest of the evening, and they already 41 seconds in to the second half. Already have a 2-point bucket from Brandon and a 3-point bucket from Howell. Well, in basketball, there's really no substitute for shooting, and Savages have found the hot hand tonight thus far. Sanchez to inbound it for the Leopards. To Lindley. Lindley brings it up, working against Howell. Oh, good feed inside, wide open, and that's going to be a 2-point bucket for Graham. That's only Graham's second field goal. He does have 7 free throws that he's made. Here's Tinahero driving from the baseline. Tinahero bounces off. Hard pass to Brandon. Brandon might not have been ready for it. And it bounces off his hands high into the sky and then is brought down by Lindley. Here comes Sanchez working against McDaniel. McDaniel not going to give up too much on that point. Now it's Lindley looking maybe to shoot from the top of the key and has Howell working against him. Long feed into Graham, and that's a mismatch. Graham going against Tinahero. As missed shot, though. Tinahero gets the rebound. Oh, found Hall down low. Hall with the spin move, kicks it back out. Tinahero across to Howell. Howell, oh, that's a great move by Howell. So he saw the pass coming. Howell up and in, and the foul. Howell saw that pass was going to be intercepted if he didn't move, so he moved toward the basketball and took it out of the hands of a defender. Veteran move by Graydon Howell, and then made a move to the bucket. Another opportunity for a +1. As they're waiting for a substitution to come in for the Leopards. They send in Martin. Howell an opportunity to make it a 20-point lead. And he does. Smooth as silk. Howell now has a 1-point shot, a 2-point shot, and a 3-point shot hitting for the cycle here in the early stages of the third period. 6 points in under 2 minutes for Howell. Here's a nice leaner. Does not fall, though, and it's just stripped. Howell just pulled it out of the hands. Oh, great pass to Brandon. Full court pass from Howell to Brandon. Brandon does the rest. Savage is now up by 22. Outside, good look from perimeter. Jackson McDaniel got in his face, though, running toward him. Maybe distracted him. Shots off McDaniel. Oh, a no-look pass. Tried it again. Brandon not able to make that one go. So it would have been the second assist from Howell to Brandon. Now Sanchez has it blocked by McDaniel. That's his 4th block. Now it's out to Howell. Howell lays it in. Williston with the assist. Howell with a bucket. Savages now up by 24. Three-point shot on the way. Rebound, Brandon. Quickly shovel passes it to Howell. Howell sees a crease and just steps out. Now kicks it back in. And now it's Brandon from 3. That one doesn't fall. Howell with the rebound. Howell pulls away, drop five, fadeaway jumper does not fall. Rebound, DeQueen. 4:50 left, third period. Sanchez with a good look. Does not make the most of it, though, as it bounces off the rim. Brandon brings it down. Brandon in double figures in rebounds now. Has 3 2-point field goals to go along with that. Now Howell slowing things down a bit until he's covered. Now bounces pass McDaniel from 3 off the front of the rim and into the hands of Lindley. Here's Graham working against Hall. Now it's Lindley with the three-pointer. Lindley buries it. Smooth-looking shot from Caden Lindley. Gets his team within 21, but man, that was a great run for Broken Bow. They came storming out of the locker room in the second half and now lead 45-24. We're going to stay right here, talk over the dynamics going on here with this Broken Bow Savage basketball team. What if Graydon Howell, a known factor. Just a sensational freshman season. Scored over 600 points, led the team in scoring, and just almost impossible to guard. A true generational talent. But one of the big differences this year is the play of Jackson McDaniel. We've seen McDaniel, first of all, in the first game, he stepped up. He was driving and penetrating in the paint, laying it off the glass, showing more than just a three-point shooter and defender. And he started off this game in the first half. He had 3 blocks. Already has 1 more here in the second half, and McDaniel's become an all-around player. Great defender and strong three-point shooter. In fact, has 3 three-point buckets tonight. And so Hall just a freshman. And starting position on this team. Here's Hall with the basketball, and that went off of Graham and into the Savage student section. And so, they're going to get a warning now as the official says, you guys need to back it up. You're a little close to the edge of the court. And here's a good look for Graydon Howell, and high bounce, though, on the rebound. Does not fall. Rebounded and quickly handed to Lindley. Lindley to Sanchez. Sanchez working inside, feeds it out. And Martin then back inside and almost knocked loose by McDaniel. A drive down the baseline, that gets cut off. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Graydon Howell, his first, I believe. As he cut off the baseline, but in doing so, ran into Sanchez. And so, well, I don't know. Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard. It says number 2, third foul. So, yeah, that was, they just hadn't updated the scoreboard yet. That was actually the second foul on Graydon Howell. Good feed inside, and that is, got a piece of the hand. That was Tomlinson with the rejection, but knocked the ball loose, but got part of the arm as well. And so quickly the Savages get another foul. That's a third one on Tomlinson. Way inbound pass. Here comes Howell with the steal. One-on-one. Howell to the bucket. That's becoming a rout now with this explosive third period. Still 3:11 left to play. Lindley trying to keep the Leopards in it, but that shot's off the mark. 23-point lead for Broken Bow. Graydon Howell has now scored 10 points in the first 4.5 minutes of this period. Howell with the basketball. Kicks it out. Tomlinson finds McDaniel. McDaniel from 3. McDaniel buries another one. The 4th tray of the game for Jackson McDaniel. Savages get to the half-century mark in the third period. Here's Sanchez with the leaner. Sanchez high over the basket. Rebounded by Hall. Hall looking to go coast to coast. Feeds it out to Tomlinson, who gets it to Howell. Howell drives into, the ball knocked loose out of his hand. That's going to be out on DeQueen, I think, as it was punched out. I think Howell was going to drive the lane and then feed it outside to Williston. but maybe not. Long pass into the backcourt on the inbound. Hall coming across. Hall to Howell. Back to Hall. DeJohn Hall to Howell. Howell double teamed, and now bounce passes it to Tomlinson, who feeds it to Williston, who gets it back to Howell, and now Savages are set up. Yeah, they're setting up their offense, getting instructions from Ryan Woolsey as Howell stands there with the basketball. They set up their offense. They're maybe working on a delay, and now Howell sees a easy path to the basket, pulls it back, hangs in the air, and lays it off. Savages at 52. More than doubling the 24 on the board by DeQueen. Here's a shot, and that goes off the front of the rim. Rebound by Williston. Here, Graydon Howell brings it up court rapidly. Howell bounce out. McDaniel, that one does not fall for McDaniel. Rebounded by the Leopards. They push it up the court quickly. Graham. Then back to Martin. Martin trying to do it. Martin, a nice spin move in the paint. Doesn't get the fall. Gets his own rebound, however. Gets it to Graham, and now it's out to Perez. Perez driving, and that ball goes down.
Alex Perez.
Nice turnaround by Perez. Ends a long scoring drought by the Leopards. 1:08 left, third period. Savages lead 52-26. Exactly twice the points scored. Now here's Howell. He kicks it out, draws the defense off, and now to get it out to Williston. Williston drives it out, kicks it out to Hall, and this may be Savages practicing the delay game, and that might have been a foul on, I don't know. I don't have the number 30. Fosley, and that's going to be just the second team foul of the period by the Leopards, and so Savages will inbound with 51 seconds left in the third. Here's, just a quick inbound pass. Graydon Howell lays it off the glass and in. Gets his team to 54. Move by Graham inside. He's cut off by Williston and Hall. Now back out. Graham from three, and that looks good. Graham drills it.
Sam Graham.
Graham now with 14 points. 7 from the free throw line. And then 2 field goals and a 3-point field goal. I should say 2 2-point field goals and a 3-point field goal. Savage is going to work for the final shot of this period. As the ball's in the hands of Graydon Howell. Williston out to one side, Hall out to the other. Howell feeds it to Hall. Hall driving. Hall gets it rejected, gets his own rebound, feeds it to Howell. 1 second. Does he get it? He got it off, but he doesn't fall. Howell somehow managed to get the ball off before the buzzer. Falls no good, and that's going to do it for 3 periods of play. But, Savages have dominated thus far in the second half. They lead 54-29. I guess we're going to say, you know what, we'll stay right here. Again, thanks to all our sponsors you see in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, and appreciate all they do, not just on the live stream, but as well sponsoring the graphics you see on the Savage social media pages on Instagram and Facebook. The Brookville Public Schools official pages. And that cheerleading squad, if you want to look, if you don't know, again, this is December 7th. As FDR said, a date which will live in infamy. And so it is Pearl Harbor Day, and that cheerleading team traveled to Pearl Harbor, at least members of it, traveled to Pearl Harbor, Hawaii last week. And so great experience for that group of young ladies, and Broken Bow well represented there. There you see Graydon Howell walking on the floor. Jackson Bideo, man, this is, tell you, it's a pretty tough team to guard, as they have given the Leopards fits not. Here's a three-pointer from way outside. Rattles in. It did go inside the rim, but rattled back out. Rebound by McDaniel. And Howell in no hurry to bring it up the floor. Out to Hall. Back to Howell. Savage may be practicing ball control offense and running time off the clock. I think that's what's going on. So you see it's still getting instructed. That's the thing. You never stop coaching. You see Ryan Woolsey telling his players where to go, how to run this. As give and go, Howell has yet to put the ball on the floor. Now he does. Drives inside, lays it off, and doesn't get it to fall, though. Rebound to Queen as they'll take it back up the floor. Kick it back out. 3-point from Martin. Martin drills it from outside. Martin gets his team past the 30 mark. And there's a lay-in by Williston, but after the foul was called, so they'll wave off the bucket, and the Savages will inbound it. Reset of the team fouls at the beginning of the fourth period, and so back to one team foul each. Yeah, what a third period. Savage going to slow things down, but what a third period that was. Graydon Howell had 14 points in the first half and 14 more in the third period. He stands at 28, his team at 54. Here's Lindley working it around to Martin. Martin in some trouble. Now, yeah, they try to. Martin just pulls up for the Savage head, and that, wow. That was a good effort inside by Lindley as he tried to save that. And I think he actually hit the bracket support under the goal. Yeah, Lindley guy has some leaping ability. Also a tall frame to go with it. Here's Hall to Wilson. Oh, good pass, good bounce pass into Brannon. Does not fall, though. Rebound, Leopards. Lindley bringing it up. Lindley has picked up his dribble, looking for help, and gets a little. There's a three-pointer on the way. Hits the bracket, and that's a good well, no. Brannon got his fingers on it, but wasn't able to hold on. I think Brannon got a piece of that. Just enough to send it off course. Now Lindley, well, that one doesn't bounce, another bounce, and then that's going to go off the hands of Howell and out of bounds. 5:32 left in the game. Savage is going to win this one, 54-32. Great performances by Jackson McDaniel and Graydon Howell. And a good performance inside by A.J. Brannon as well. Just a overall good team effort. And that's Tomlinson got a hand on that one. Deflected it, but deflected it out of bounds. And so it will be inbounded by the Leopards. There's a hut, hits the top of the backboard, so that's going to be out of bounds. Will be inbounded by Broken Bow. 5:12 left. Tomlinson to inbound it. 22-point lead for the Savages as Howell brings it up court. Clock winds down under 5 minutes. Outside, Tomlinson for three. Does not get it, and Williston got a hand on it, but just managed to knock it into the arms of one of the Queens players. And that's wow, Williston went down hard as he had his legs cut out from under him. And so that's going to be a foul on DeQueen. That's just their first foul, no, third foul, I'm sorry, third foul of this period. And so Williston got up, he's okay. Inbound by Broken Bow. Howell to Hall, the freshman, to the senior Tenejero, and then out to Williston. To Howell, to Tenejero, and then to Brannon. Brannon feeds it to, oh, wow, nice job getting somebody open. That was Williston had the open shot, and that rotation of that offense was designed to do that. They recognized it, got it out there too, and the shot just didn't fall, but better luck next time. But I think that's what that offense is, that particular offensive rotation is designed to do, is get somebody open out there in the corner. Here's Sanchez looking for a shot, doesn't get it, gets it to Martin, and now to Lindley. Lindley feeds it back down. Wow, that was a dip of the shoulder and went into the chest of Williston, and he stood his ground. Wow, And that was Hal, and now it's going to be Brandon trying to lay it in, and another 2 points for A.J. Brandon. He's one bucket away from a double figures. Good steal and lay-in by Brandon. Gets his team to 56. Here's a Sanchez three-pointer, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lindley comes down with it, and then it's almost stolen by Williston, and then it is kicked out. Three-pointer on the way, high rebound, and somehow winds up in the, man, that was a kind rim. So Leopards back within 21. Savages 3:10 left, and yeah, both these teams, I think both these teams know who's going to win this game now at this point. Savages benefited that explosion of scoring from the end of the first period on. Here's Hall working inside and lays it off the glass, no good. Williston stalking Lindley defensively. Williston moving laterally, and now they kick it out. Why not? That last one, good rebound by Graham inside for the Leopards, challenging Brannon. And here's a long three, but not long enough. Somehow winds in the hands of Sanchez, though, and he posts up and lays it in. See Howell looking up at the scoreboard as 2:20 left. They're going to rotate their offense. Howell circling around, trying to make space for himself. Does, and somehow lays it in. Howell's at 30 points. Graydon Howell now at 30 points. An opportunity to make it 31. As we put it, he had a quiet 25 points, if there is such a thing, last night. But not quite tonight. He's at 30. Opportunity to add to that from the free throw line here. Doesn't make it there. Oh, wow. Somehow Jackson McDale, sorry, that's Pratt. Somehow. And it's out to Howell, who just pulls it out, lays it in. Graydon Howell. Graydon Howell at 32 now. And there's it's going to be a foul on Pratt down at the other end. And Howell is going to head to the sideline and take a seat as he gets an applause from the Savage student section. Well-deserved. Ends the night with 32 points. Feet inside, and two guys leaping. Like Baker and Pratt both leaping to try to defend that. But Graham lays it in anyway. Savage is at 60. Minute 37 left. Here's Tinajero. And Tinajero feeds it outside. Ward to Pratt. Pratt goes to the bucket. Pratt lays it in off the glass. Job by Pratt. See, Frazier comes on. Tinajero goes out. So congratulations from the bench and the Savage fans. Feed to Sanchez, working against Pratt. Now picks up his dribble, gets it in to Graham, and it's stolen. Wow, Frazier with the quick hands. Corey Frazier steals it. Fed down to Pratt. Pratt lays it up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Comes off the hands of Hanks. Quickly back on defense. There's a three-point shot. Frazier tips it to Pratt. Pratt has it. 52 seconds left. Now Pratt somehow winds up with it. Kicks it out to the corner. Oh, nice move by Baker to get it to Ward. Ward fires from three. Ward drills it from three. Zane Ward with a tray. Nice feed, by the way. Sanchez inside, stolen. Frazier, 3-on-2 break. Frazier looking for a bucket. Frazier goes down and it's knocked out of bounds, knocked out of Frazier's hands as he was trying to elevate. Well, or not. He lost handle, went off his foot, I guess. It was hit by the Queen player, but went off the foot of Frazier, and so goes out of bounds. It'll be Leopard basketball. Here's Shelton. And there's Graham, feeds it outside. 2 seconds, 1 second, gets it off in time, does not fall, and that's going to do it. 65-39. Savages win with a tremendous 32-point output by Graydon Howell, and another fantastic performance by Jackson McDaniel. At least 4 blocks, maybe 5, and 4 trays from McDaniel. Savages advance to 2-0, undefeated on the season, and they will travel again. I don't know if I think they're traveling to Tallahena to the tournament next week. But, by the way, interestingly enough, Tallahena will not play in the Tallahena tournament. They had advanced in the playoffs, their football team, so they will not play in their own tournament. They may invite some other team. But we will not live stream that, but look for the Broken Bow social media sites. Because Tallahena provides a live stream for free for the fans, so you can watch the Savages continue their season there. The Lady Savage will not be going to Tallahena. They're going to Fort Smith for that game, and we'll try to put that information for live stream, any live stream information connected with that, on the social media pages. Well, it's another great night to be a Savage, as Broken Bow has won again. Boys advance to 2-0, and have done so in style as they dispatch the Queen Leopards 65-39. On behalf of Skip Copeland, I'm Chris Chandler. And it's been a great night to be a Savages. Thanks to all our sponsors for allowing us to bring you these live streams. And check out the social media pages for the rest of the season and continuing Savage excellence. And always remember, once a Savage, always a Savage. Good night.
This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line, there ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like, this is my time, this is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it.